My parents didn't notice that I moved to another state, but now my father is calling me and demanding that I visit them or he will stop paying for my college education. So I told him that I already graduated a year ago and I earned 10 times his income. I'm the child in the family who was always looked down on by my dad. He was just obsessed with my brother. Then he says, "You know what? I don't care if you got accepted to some prestigious college. You have to go to the local college because we don't want your brother to be jealous of you." Well, you know what, guys? I pretended everything was okay. I said, "You know what, Dad? Okay, fine, I'll go to that college, on one condition, I get to stay in the dorms." Well, I lied to him. I pretended to stay in the dorms and went to the prestigious college on a scholarship he doesn't know about. But when he finds out, he's going to explode. What would you do if the people who barely acknowledged your existence for 3 years suddenly wanted you to show up and play family for a day? That would be one heck of a tricky situation, right? I mean, it's always going to be like that with family, especially family like mine. Let me start from the beginning. My name's Jonas, and if you haven't guessed by now, my family is all sorts of twisted. And I mean it. That is, if you can even call it a family. I mean, what do you call the people who gave birth to you, only to suddenly forget about you when they found a better version of you? Can that even be called family? Let me put it straight instead of running around in circles. I could have had a happy family if my parents actually treated both their children equally. But no, my parents are a bunch of biased jerks who have been treating me like background noise for as long as I can remember, just because my brother Roman was the healthier kid. I mean, Roman was one of those healthy, cute babies who caught everyone's attention in a jiffy, while I was the skinny, average-looking one that nobody particularly wanted to hold. But should these things actually affect parents so much that they start differentiating between their kids? It shouldn't, right? But it was different with my parents, Patrick and Marin. Within a month of Roman's birth, he became their golden child, the baby who got them praise from everyone. I mean, he wasn't extraordinary or anything, he was just the better-looking one, what people call the main character. So, everyone was taken by him, while I was always the supporting character, standing there in the background, always forgotten. You can imagine what a horrible childhood I must have had. My parents ignored me and only paid for my basic necessities, while my arrogant brother let all of this attention get to his head. All of this pampering and extra care led Roman to grow up as a spoiled brat who cared for no one but himself. So, you can imagine what kind of relationship we shared. I was the shy, introverted kid, while Roman turned out to be a big old bully. Can you imagine that? Being bullied by your little brother? Yeah, well, that was the case for me. It seemed like Roman had made it his life's mission to make mine miserable, whether through crazy tantrums that got my parents to ruin my plans or by directly taking away the things I liked. It was a bad situation in itself, am I right? Now, add a pair of biased parents into the equation, and you can imagine how miserable my childhood was. My parents were the root cause of Roman growing up to be such a brat. While Roman got showered with new toys, attention, and praise, I got, well, let's just say I never had to worry about being spoiled. My birthdays were a formality, my achievements never mattered much, and my role in the family was more or less that of a background prop. I remember one time in 3rd grade when I got straight A's on my report card. I was excited, you know? I thought maybe, just this once, I'd get a pat on the back or something. But when I showed it to my mother, all I got was, "That's good," as she continued talking about what a cute little drawing Roman had made that we just had to put on the refrigerator. Yes,